What it is, you guys, it is your girl Cadillac. Yes, I'm Cadillac Dixon. I'm the Draw My Life prison wife. I'm the legally blind artist that is rapping and painting for justice. Hoping, girl, because you got to hold your breath for justice. To see justice before all face to bleed. Yes, hiss your girl Cadillac. Anyways, guys, I'm coming through today, October the 4th, 2025. I am so sleepy, girl, but have to go to work now. Got up this morning. I was trying to get ready for Vizzo because Vizzo's tomorrow, and I'm just showing you how difficult it really is to squeeze it in because I worked last night, which causes me to wake up later in the day, right? And then I had my niece, nephew, and granddaughter. We went to H Mart again, which is crazy off the chain up in there. And that was basically it. I had time to braid the little front of my hair, and now I have to run into work. So after work, I have to find my debit card for the little vending machine, because I don't know where I put my my debit card, girl. Because you know they got them fresh food vending machines that take your monies, no more canteen lines. So I gotta find my debit card. I had to go and go basically deposit money so that I can send him his money for his birthday or whatever that someone had gave him. And now I gotta go into work, and when I get off, I gotta quickly get my clothes out, find my debit card, and then we go on to bed because I'm gonna be tired on that road tomorrow. So it is really hard to prepare for visitation, even though I knew, we're going for his birthday. His birthday was on the 2nd, which was also International Wrongful Conviction Day. But that was a Thursday, so of course we couldn't visit him on his birthday then. So we're going to visit this Sunday because my daughter and I are both off. She had been asked for that day for her dad's birthday. So the kids, they're going to be excited to see their granddad. I don't know if this place has a picture man yet. Like, it was a new facility. Well, it was an old facility. This is crazy. It's a maximum security prison, but they have little prisons in their backyard. That's like when you live, like I had a friend that her parents had a house, and she had like a little pool house in their backyard. Like, this is literally what this like. It's crazy. But they got to get these prisons open because they got to fill these beds. It don't matter if you're innocent or guilty. I know you're too good to end up in one of them beds, but you better watch out. You see how they set up them goddamn tents and filled them darn things. Like, they gonna try to fill these beds no matter what. But see, I have been warning y'all. I've been warning y'all for a very, very long time that we needed criminal justice. And you don't care because it says criminal justice. But the criminal justice system is for you, the innocent person. So if any random law they make up, and they feel like you broke that, any random law, like van lifers. Who would have ever thought van lifing? They're trying to make laws against that. The unhoused. You see the laws they're making against that. And so you may not have cared about the unhoused, right? I've never disrespected people that are unhoused. And if I have anything, I definitely give it to them, because I feel like even no matter what they finna do with that money, anybody that's standing out in Florida, in that Florida sun and that heat, they must need that money. Like, I'm not finna stand out in that heat, that scorching heat all day, and I don't really need the money. So I don't even worry about that side. I just give it to them if I have it. But people look down on people like that. But now, not knowing that you could be grouped in, you can easily be grouped in. All it takes. Oh, wow, that too. with the ones that were in the tents. I have a story about that, but I don't think I have time to tell it. But I can quickly graze over it. I had this one co-worker, really loved her, really looked up to her. She was about my mother's age. She was Spanish, but she basically, we were almost about the same skin tone, right? But she was Spanish. Her granddaughter was BLK in Spanish. But her granddaughter looked like a regular BLK girl like myself when I was a little girl. So she was telling me the last time that our, PR was in office, how the whole time he was just talking about this wall, like for real. And I was watching stories about it, and it really made me so sad. The people that had to go up to the wall, and they would have their loved ones on one side and they on the other side of the gate, and everyone's crying. And I promise you, I see myself in that, though I never was in that instance. But I remember seeing my husband on the other side of a thick glass window for something he didn't do, and our daughter on the other side, and it just broke my heart. And I was like, oh my gosh, I feel so bad, I really do. And she was telling me how she was protesting, and I was like, yeah, that's good, because I can't understand this, and it's really difficult to perceive them ripping families apart, right? But I kind of understand. So then I said I used to protest too, for basically like criminal justice reform. And she cut me off. She said, I don't support that. I'm like, I don't support that. If you commit a crime, then you do whatever time that they give you. And I'm like, no, but listen, they give BLK people way more time for the same crimes. And what was crazy, it didn't make sense to me, because her family is BLK, but she still took that same stance. And at that point, I never looked at that lady the same way. I'm like, how are you gonna totally, like, I'm sympathizing and empathizing with what is happening to you, though it's not happening to my community. But then when I tell you the troubles that are happening in my community, you cut me off and say you don't support that. And I'm like, okay, you know what? And the only difference in them two situations is they changed the definition of criminal. That's it. They took the label off the BLK person and put it on the brown person. But it's the same thing. It's the same injustice. All right, guys, I'm about to be late now. I gotta run.